Hey there, folks. I'm Ted Mayson, and I want to personally welcome you to my channel. It's great to have you here today. On this channel, we explore a wide range of topics that I'm truly passionate about, whether it's sharing life stories, diving into thought provoking discussions, or simply having some good old fashioned fun. You'll find it all right here. I believe in the power of storytelling and creating a positive online community. So, if you're looking for a place where you can laugh, learn, and connect with others, you've come to the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Together, we're going to embark on some amazing journeys, and I can't wait to have you as part of this incredible community. Thanks for stopping by, and let's get started on this exciting adventure together. Welcome back, folks. Today, we're diving into a spine-chilling tale that will send shivers down your spine. Our story takes us to the heart of India, the vibrant and mysterious city of New Delhi. New Delhi is a city steeped in history, a place where tradition and modernity coexist. But there's another aspect of Delhi that's equally fascinating, its deep-rooted belief in the supernatural. For centuries, Delhi has been a melting pot of cultures and beliefs, and one thing that's remained constant is the belief in ghosts, lost spirits, and witches. It's a part of Indian culture that's been passed down through generations. Today, I'm going to share with you a story that's been whispered through the alleys and neighborhoods of this incredible city. It's a story that will make you question the line between the living and the supernatural. So turn off the lights, grab a blanket, and prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown as we unravel the terrifying secrets that hide within the heart of New Delhi. Let's begin. Picture this, my friends. A moonlit night in the heart of New Delhi, a city steeped in ancient traditions and beliefs. Among these beliefs, one stands out, the ominous warning to never open your door during a lunar eclipse. It's a superstition that has held generations in its grip, a belief that transcends time and reason. The elders say that during an eclipse, malevolent forces roam freely, and opening your door invites darkness into your life. Now, let me introduce you to Raja Sharma, a 37-year-old doctor, and his 15-year-old daughter, Anya. They lived in a quaint house in a peaceful corner of the city where the air was thick with the scent of jasmine and the echoes of ancient stories. Raj Sharma, a man of science, had always brushed aside such superstitions. To him, the eclipse was a mere celestial event, a dance of the planets, and he had more pressing matters to attend to. Little did he know that this fateful night would challenge his skepticism. As the lunar eclipse approached, whispers of caution swept through the neighborhood. The elderly neighbors huddled in quiet fear, reciting prayers passed down through generations. But Raj, busy with his work, paid no heed. The moon turned a sinister shade, and the night grew colder. It was then that a knock echoed through Raj's door, a desperate and unsettling sound. With trepidation, Raja approached the door, his heartbeat drowning out all rational thought. Against the warnings of his ancestors, he reached for the doorknob, and the consequences of his actions would forever change the course of their lives. Join me as we delve deep into this chilling tale where ancient superstitions collide with modern skepticism, and the line between the natural and the supernatural blurs on that fateful night in New Delhi. Ajay Sharma had always been a pillar of strength for his daughter, Anya. Ever since the untimely passing of her mother, Anyaya, Raj had shouldered the responsibility of both parent and protector. Anyaya had been deeply connected to her cultural beliefs and the supernatural. She often regaled Anya with stories of spirits and the power of rituals. As memories of her mother's stories were vivid. And on this ominous night, as the lunar eclipse approached, she felt the weight of her mother's teachings. Dad, Enya whispered, her voice quivering with concern. The eclipse is about to begin. Mom always said we should never go out during it. Please promise me you won't. Ra'aji, trying to be the rational father, gently patted Enya's head and said, there's nothing to fear, my love. I won't leave your side tonight. As the eclipse slowly cast its shadow, father and daughter huddled together on the sofa. The room felt colder, and an eerie hush settled in. Suddenly, a persistent ring of the doorbell shattered the silence, and Anya's eyes widened with fear as she clung to her father. Don't open it, Dad, Anya pleaded, her voice trembling. Mom said this is when evil spirits roam freely. Ra'aj's brow furrowed with concern, but he replied, it's probably someone in need of urgent help, sweetheart. I can't ignore that. As Rage approached the door, Anya's grip tightened. The relentless doorbell chime ceased, only to be replaced by heavy thudding against the wooden door. Defying his daughter's fears, Jake cracked open the door, his eyes meeting those of a young woman, a stark white contrast against the moonlit night. She was about 26, her eyes dark pools of mystery. She spoke urgently. My car broke down nearby and no one would help me. No mechanic would come during this eclipse. Can I come in just until it's over? AJ, compelled by his innate sense of compassion, hesitated but then nodded. Come in, but just until the eclipse passes. Little did Reggie know that this simple act of kindness would thrust him and Anya into a nightmarish encounter beyond their wildest fears. And so our story unfolds where ancient superstitions clash with modern decisions, and the consequences of that one fateful decision will haunt them forever. In the dimly lit living room, Raj poured a glass of water for the stranger while Anyaya clung to his side. The unsettling feeling in the pit of her stomach refused to fade. Raj handed the glass to the woman, his voice carrying a hint of unease. Here you go. Please make yourself comfortable. You'll leave when the eclipse ends. And you couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. She tugged at her father's shirt and whispered, Dad, I don't trust her. Something doesn't feel right. Jay knelt down, meeting he has worried gaze. Sweetheart, we're just helping someone in need. It'll be all right. Trust me. But when they returned to the living room, the woman had vanished into thin air. Panic seized Raj as he called out her name, but there was only silence. Suddenly, the lights flickered and then plunged them into darkness. Clung to her father, her heart pounding in the black abyss that had enveloped their home. Rajay, his voice trembling, whispered, stay close, I'll find her, and everything will be okay. He reached for a flashlight and switched it on, casting eerie shadows. And the trailing behind him, Raj cautiously moved through the house, the beam of the flashlight cutting through the oppressive darkness. Suddenly, a fleeing movement, dark and ominous, darted past a partially open room. Rajay's heart raced as he approached the doorway, his breath catching in his throat. With Yana clinging to him, Rajay gingerly pushed the door open, the beam of light revealing an empty room. The tension in the air was palpable. But then he saw her. The mysterious woman stood outside the room, her figure a blur as she hurtled towards him with supernatural speed. Raj barely had time to react. The woman's unseen force slammed into him, sending him crashing into the wall, pain shooting through his body. And tears in her eyes rushed her father's side, desperately trying to help him up. Raj, struggling to speak, managed to utter, run, go to the other room, call the police. Anya hesitated, her fear battling her love for her father. But Rajay's voice was firm, be brave. Anya, do it for me. Anya sprinted out of the room, her heart pounding. She picked up the phone, trembling as she dialed 911. The police answered, and she recounted the terrifying events. The officer on the other end assured her help was on the way. But just as she spoke, the woman appeared again, her eerie presence sending chills down Anya's spine. With a wave of her hand, the phone was wrenched from Anya's grasp, shattering on the floor into 100 pieces. Anya, now trembling with terror, slipped into the kitchen and hid near the sink, her eyes fixed on the doorway. The woman had come back, and I knew she had to stay hidden until help arrived. As the darkness pressed in, Anya's heart raced, and the night became a terrifying battle between the living and the unknown. In the kitchen, Anya's heart pounded like a drum as she waited for the unknown horror to reveal itself. The darkness pressed in around her, and the nightmarish encounter was far from over. With trembling hands, Anya reached deep into her memories, recalling her mother's teachings. She remembered her mother saying that witches were afraid of tea leaves. She took a handful of tea leaves, clutching them tightly in her small palm, a glimmer of hope flickering in her eyes. Suddenly, the woman reappeared, her malevolent gaze locked onto Anya, and she had to act fast. She hurled the tea leaves at the woman. The leaves struck the woman like a cascade of magic. She screeched in pain, her form flickering as if the very essence of her being was under assault. Anya seized the moment and dashed towards the door, the officer following close behind. But as they reached for the doorknob, they discovered it was sealed shut as if an invisible force held it closed. In panic, they turned to escape through a window, but the woman's supernatural grip reached out, grasping Anya's ankle, threatening to drag her back into the darkness. As Anya struggled to break free, a miraculous turn of fate occurred. Rajay, thought to be lost forever, suddenly emerged, his ethereal presence holding the woman at bay. Ray J's spirit fought to protect his daughter, his love transcending the boundaries of life and death. The officer and I managed to scramble onto the roof, their hearts pounding on the rooftop. They sought refuge, but the relentless woman followed, her malicious intent undeterred. With no way down and the witch closing in, they found themselves cornered, fear coursed through their veins as they faced the ultimate showdown. But then, as if guided by the very heavens, the moon emerged from the shadow of the eclipse, bathing the rooftop in its silvery light. The woman began to wither and age before their eyes, her once youthful appearance deteriorating rapidly. She crumbled to dust, her malevolence vanquished with the eclipse's end. In that moment, they knew they were safe. The supernatural menace that had terrorized them was no more. It was revealed that even in death, Ray J's love and protection for his daughter transcended the mortal realm. The officer, profoundly moved by Inya's ordeal and her father's sacrifice, decided to adopt her. He became a guardian, a protector, just as Ray J had been. And so this chilling tale of the supernatural comes to an end where love, sacrifice, and the power of the lunar eclipse revealed an astonishing truth. The bonds between a father and daughter, even across the realms of life and death, remain unbroken. And there you have it, a story that blurs the lines between the ordinary and the supernatural, where love and bravery triumphed over darkness. I hope you found this tale as intriguing and thrilling as I did. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more gripping narratives, don't forget to support the channel. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your support keeps these stories coming, and I can't wait to share more thrilling adventures with you. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and never stop exploring the mysteries of our world. Thank you for being a part of our storytelling community. See you soon